Alright, looks like someone wants to speak to me. Let's try it out. Ignatz, alright.
Alright, time to sneak off and do some painting. Professor, such lovely weather today, huh? I was, just about to go for a walk.
With papers. Why are you bringing paper?
What, this? No, it's, I'm sorry, Professor. I'll admit it. I was going to do some painting.
It's
You
fine.
remember the place where we talked before? I've been painting the scenery there. I'm still keeping up with my academics and training, of course. I just paint in my spare time, as a change of pace.
We went over this. Not accusing you. You don't have to hide it.
Oh, I don't? Well, yes. Maybe you're right. I may have gotten ahead of myself. I'm sorry for panicking there. Honestly, I'm just worried that my father will find out that I've been painting.
Not gonna tell him.
Of course. Why would you go out of your way to tell him that? Completely illogical of me. But it seems I've developed a bit of a complex about it.
At least he's facing what his problem is.
My father's not a fan of my artistic pastime, you see. We're a merchant family, and my older brother is set to inherit the business. As for me, my father decided I should be a knight. That's why I'm at the academy. Painting won't help me become a knight. It's a waste of time.
That why you feel guilty about it?
Well, yes. I feel like I'm betraying my parents. I hear the business has been slow for them over the past few years. If I become a knight for an influential noble house, I could use my connections to help support them. My father was determined to send me here. He must have been, considering the enormous amount of money he spent. I don't think I'm well suited to being a knight. My parents sent me to the academy for their sake, not my own. When I think about how hard my family is working just to stay in business, how can I sit idly by? All of which is just to say that painting will have to remain my little hobby. Nothing more. Not that I could make a career out of it even if I wanted to. That's just a fantasy.
Hey, you can have a hobby. You need a hobby. Alright, B level support. Motivation max out. Oh, so I shouldn't have returned this lost item. Well, shit. Anyway, while I'm here, while I'm recording, might as well do some supports. Lorenz, Marianne, C+.
Hello, Marianne. You're well, I hope?
I am Lorenz. Thank you.
I cannot help but notice you do not look it.
That's just her portrait.
Hmm.
Oops.
Is that so? I feel fine.
Da-da-da.
Was there something you needed?
How unseemly of me. My apologies. It is not my intention to stare.
Does something about me seem off?
Oh, not at all. I was just remembering your father. Or rather, comparing my experience of him to you. Your father, Margrave Edmund. He is one of the shrewdest nobles in all the Alliance, with a noted gift for pointed speech.
He likes her dad. She doesn't like her dad. This is a problem.
On and beyond the battlefield, his words have the power to move friend and foe alike. My own father has said he would not want to make an enemy of him. Naturally, I am of the same mind. Your father is blessed with gifts of confidence and eloquence, yet compared to him, you seem always reticent and downcast. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cause you discomfort. It's just that the contrast between you and your father is striking.
Well, at least he's being like, he actually realizes that she has like feelings.
I have very little in common with my adoptive father.
But he sent you to Garreg Mach. Clearly he sees potential in you. I think I see it too. Yes, a certain charm, gravitas if you will. Just like him. Oh.
I can't say that I know too much about him. I should be going now.
Yes, of course. Please.
His
take
eyes,
care.
oh my god, help! They stare in my soul.
Oh, such grace, such serenity. How could such a beauty be hiding in plain sight?
Got a crush.
With a little polish, she would shine magnificently.
Still talks like an asshole though. Right, Ignatz, Raphael.
Yes! Time for food! Hey, Ignatz! Is this seat taken?
He's gonna be shy and say no.
Oh, hey, Raphael. I'm done eating, so you can sit here if you like.
That's even worse.
Really? But there's still food on your plate.
It seems there's always food on people's plates whenever Raphael comes around.
It's fine. I'm not that hungry. Anyway, I guess I'll be heading off.
Can you have a support with someone who actually likes eating?
Oh, okay. Hey, Ignatz! Want to train with me?
I wonder what he's gonna say.
Oh my, that equipment's looking rusty. Let me fetch some oil.
What's the matter? It always looks like that. Come on, we'll take care of it later.
Nope, you have to do it as soon as you notice. There's oil in the warehouse. I'll be right back.
He won't be.
Hey, Ignatz!
Hello, Raphael.
Are you busy? I need to talk to you.
No, that's... Oh, almost forgot. It's time to return this book to the library. I'll just...
Hey, hold up. Are you seriously gonna keep running away from me?
Surprised it didn't take him like 7 more times to notice.
What? No, I'm not running.
Yes, you are. Every time I try to talk to you, you make up some excuse and run. What's going on? You were a lot friendlier to me when we were kids.
Hey, they knew each other.
You were always so excited to show me all the neat stuff you had whenever I came to visit. We'd play hide and seek with my little sis, draw pictures, and do other fun stuff too. Remember all that?
Things can't be the way they were. It's regrettable, but it's the truth.
Regrettable? What's there to regret?
I mean, you know,
Oh god.
what happened to your parents.
Bothered him?
My parents are the reason your parents died.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? My parents died in an accident while traveling for work.
Maybe so, but they were taking over for mine. Because they had other business that day and couldn't go themselves. So, they recommended yours to fill in for them.
Huh. I didn't know that. But what does that have to do with our friendship?
No, but see,
Oh, I see. But we're done talking about this. You gotta stop beating yourself up over it. It was an accident.
Oh, that
he's
was
just putting on a brave face. No one is that forgiving.
Oh. He thinks it's his fault. Ignatz, Claude. Oh, wait. Petra? Okay, Petra.
Ah! Ah! Ouch! Oh, my glasses! Where are they? Where are they?
He actually has a portrait without glasses. I'm glad they went the extra mile here.
Please take my apologies, Ignatz. I did not have enough care.
That's okay, Petra. Just... have you seen my glasses?
Glasses? Yes. Transparent lenses for viewing things.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Your face looks different without the glasses.
Ah, well, I dropped them. That's why I'm looking for them.
Are these them?
Oh, thank the goddess. I thought I might be in trouble there. Are you okay, Petra? You're not hurt?
I have no wounds. And you?
I'm okay too. Thank you.
That is goodness. How long have you needed the lenses anyway?
Oh, ages. I can't see without them. You've never used glasses, I gather. I guess you don't need them.
In Bridget, glasses are not existing. I think all of our eyes must be good then.
What if, like, the tattooing thing goes wrong and you got, like, a scar underneath your eye? Or, like, you know.
I kinda figured. I'm a little jealous, to tell the truth.
Inside the shadows, dangerous beasts are lurking. If you cannot see, you cannot live.
So bad eyesight means death? Bridget sounds scary.
You need to have sight for hunting too. If not, you will starve until death.
This is not helping.
Oh, yeah, lots of hunting in Bridget, right? I guess that requires good eyesight.
I wonder why eyes would change and need lenses.
I mean, he didn't say it was from birth. Claude. Petra?
This looks like an ideal place to take a nap. Only one way to know for sure. And there's a nice breeze today, too.
Claude?
Huh?
Why are you taking a sleep on the ground, Claude?
Because he's been taking lessons from Linhardt.
Is that Petra? where are you? Were you up in that tree the whole time? I couldn't feel your presence at all. Amazing.
I didn't sense you.
It is safe to take sleep in the tree's top. Why would you choose the dangerous ground instead?
Your logic is sound, I'll give you that. But how is one supposed to get up there without losing the sleepies from the effort?
I do not know what is meant by the sleepies, but getting in the tree's top is easy. And you will be using all of your energy, so that good sleep will find you up in the tree.
But I thought,
I see. That makes a certain kind of sense, but it's not as relaxing as a good ground sleep.
okay, I hope this is not like the foundation of every single support they have.
Give it some trying. And do not think with too much hardness when you return to the ground. Feel it. If you stop for thinking, your arms will get heavy.
That is way more thought than I'd hoped to give this nap of mine. But I'm not one to give up before even trying. Here goes nothing. I can do this.
This is stupid but funny.
I have not known a noble here who can climb trees. Is this a weakness of Fodlan nobles?
No, not a weakness. How do I? Yeah!
You should be quitting. It is a danger to be falling from such a height.
Oh, I think that's enough for today. This might sound like an excuse, but we don't have a lot of tall trees where I grew up. This is all new to me.
You should take your sleep on the ground. I will take mine in the tree.
You won that round, tree.
Damn trees. Hey, do we have another? No, I think we're out. Okay. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Next meme.
Professor.
Yes, please. Let's go. Hanneman. Was not expecting this.
Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you. I wonder, might you have a moment to chat?
These are both kind of confrontational, but hey.
Come now. You have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff. Indeed, the further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so? When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past. What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit.
A further shock. Investigated me?
Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy. Of course, I also contacted Gerald and his mercenary friends. Your father does keep rather interesting company. I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account. The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery with whom Gerald was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is all wrong. As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery. Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Gerald was taking work as a mercenary. This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well, the story would be quite different, would it not?
Otto was always one for secrets.
Oh, I am aware. You two were certainly enigmatic as far as mercenaries go. For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years. In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair, warriors to be respected and feared. You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon.
Okay.
They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of sorts.
Okay.
So, that is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before. The next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
You can have it. I don't care. Hey, we got a C support. Alright, I actually want to recruit Hanneman, so this is good to have. Alright, next meme. Ho 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 ho.
Maybe.
Go.
Professor?
Very late. What are you doing?
Please take my apologies. I lost time while I was training. There are not many chances for real fighting here. My body is more weak than it was. Weaker, I mean. I will keep training now. I hope your night is good. I need to have more training. There are things that I have not done yet. Things that have to be done. For the future. I have to try with hardness. Training, studying, socializing. I will not always be having time to do those things. And speaking the language of Fodlan, I worry I will never be doing it just right. Why? Because the position of Bridget is weak. Fodlan and Dagda are big. Bridget is a small island in the middle of them. Bridget has great beauty, but little power. We will not have, will not survive unless we get more strength. I will lead Bridget, and so I have responsibility. I have to have more strength than anyone.
Sure, right?
Yes. That is why I have to give it my best try. I am an ally of everyone, and I have belonging at the Officers' Academy. That is also why I try with hardness. You can always be counting on me. But you should know that one of these days will be when I return to Bridget. Before that day, do not try stopping me from trying. And please, keep watching over me. With you, I can try with more hardness than I could alone.
Alright. Oh, hoping to unlock that one today. And it's Felix time.
I thought I heard someone. Are you here to train?
Yes.
Care to train with me? Waving the sword around alone is boring, and I'm tired of crossing swords with worthless opponents. But you seem like a worthy adversary.
Think I'm a worthy adversary?
I don't know for certain, but you seem skilled. I've always been interested in your technique. You learned from the former captain of the Knights of Seros, and traveled Fodlan fighting as a mercenary. On top of that, you wield a hero's relic, the legendary Sword of the Creator. Good sparring partners like you don't grow on trees. But know that I will beat you, and I will surpass your strength.
Alright. Why are you so focused, man?
Why? I never really thought about that. I learned to thrust a sword before I learned to write my name. Of course, my upbringing wasn't unique. That's how it is for all children in my country. You're no use if you can't swing a sword, however mighty your crest may be. It was the perfect environment for me. I could live free of stodgy values and virtues. Grow strong so you may live, and live to grow stronger. That's what I was taught.
He is not just edgy. I mean, he's not like the edgy swordmasters at all. Any other ambitions? You remind me of myself. I don't know. I'll just ask him about himself, I guess. People like that.
Why should I? Nothing's as important as the pursuit of strength. But that's enough idle chatter. Take out your sword.
I agree. Let's fight.
My mind is emptied of all but the thrill of the challenge.
Fight. Cool. Another one. Ingrid supports, because I've been working on her. Let's go.
That's the third time this month. Well, that's that. Father never relents. Oh, Professor. Hello. Did you need something?
I don't know. Were you just hiding something, or what were you doing just now? Let me just go with this one, because it's less accusatory.
Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need of. It's important to keep our spaces clean, after all. You'd do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind, or some such. Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way.
Could you help tidy my room sometime? You're the thrifty type. I'm gonna go with this one because the other one is like weird.
Does that surprise you? Perhaps it seems ill-befitting someone of noble birth to care about such things. Despite my family's nobility, we've never been particularly wealthy. So my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary. He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate, so the two go hand in hand, I suppose.
Like a good guy. Says it's hard finding something I'd be happy to follow. I think a year is fine.
Yes, he's a good person. Even when managing our territory used up most of our family's resources, he still went out of his way to ensure my comfort.
What was it that you threw out anyway?
Oh, just a scrap of paper.
Right.
It was already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance.
Right.
So I tossed it. No need to hang on to inconsequential things, you know. Professor, did you come to check on me for any particular reason?
Yeah, I want to recruit you. I just wanted to talk with you.
Oh, well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on my way then. I still have some cleaning to take care of, after all. Talk to you later, Professor.
Very enlightening. Right. Port level C.